I think I've grown and learned how to work with people, as you know, Julia.
Have you? Julia and Jeff used to have a beef,
I know,
but I'm very unclear.
We squashed
I'm
it.
unclear on what it was.
Well, he said he was going to leave me in a fire if there was a fire.
Well, that was
SiriusXM.
because of the beef. But
I'm sorry.
I wasn't sure what caused. It was over a studio?
Yeah,
it
we
was a
got
long
into
time
an
ago.
argument.
Why are you
Oh,
bringing
I
this
see.
up again?
I don't. You brought it
Well,
up.
you know what? I was telling them,
This
I was
is like a housewife move.
I know. I was like, now we
We've
have to
dealt
throw
with it.
fire on each other. But I think we have two versions of that story.
I do too. I think there is two.
I think there is two versions.
I don't think you meant to. Now, in hindsight, I don't think you meant to cut off my show.
Well, no, but see, no. Okay, wait.
Cut off his show.
Tell your side, and then can I tell my side?
It's not my side. It's what happened.
No. Okay.
Two sides.
Sarah Bazzi, our engineer, can confirm this. Jeff, what happened was
We shared a studio.
we shared a studio. This was in our old office where there wasn't a lot of studio space.
It was shithole.
And I don't remember because at that point you guys weren't daily, but you were there
Yes.
like Tuesday, or you were Monday through Friday, right? You were at the time.
I didn't have a daily show like you. No.
No, but that was it. Is I was in early because we would do a live Bachelor recap on EW Radio, and you were on I think Tuesdays because we would do the show live from 9 a.m. Pacific time, and so we were always doing that. And then your show came in, but this is like Sarah can attest to this. We had different commercial breaks at the end of the hour. So on EW Radio, it ended at 56:52. And Radio Andy ends at 57:52 or like 58.
She cut me off.
So basically, our
Jess.
feed took Jeff off the air a minute early. But it wasn't me. It
sounds like you're telling
But
Jeff's
you were the
side of
one
the
walking-
story.
Oh
you
no,
were
but this is where I.
But
I
you were the
think-
one operating the equipment. I could not operate that equipment.
So you guys were So you guys were in the studio and we were standing outside the booth because it's an automatic thing. The commercial break just takes, and they were in the studio like screaming about how we cut them off a minute early, and I was like, "Get the f out of the studio! I have to go to my live show." So we got into a squabble.
Wow, it sounds so
but
tense.
Just prior to it, this is like where my side is
She
like.
hit me.
I punched Jeff. But my side of the story is then, because we had talked with, at the time, Tim Johnson about doing some crossover, like an interview for LA Daily. And then, of course, it kind of fell apart. But so then the next day after that, I don't even know if you say his name, G** comes up to me in the hallway and says, "Hey, we do want to do that interview. Tim talked to us about what happened with the commercial break. It's fine. Let's do it on Friday." And I was like, okay, great. And he's like, "But we have to catch a flight. We have all this stuff. You'd have to come in before our show." So he's like, "Can you be here at 7 a.m. to do the interview?" And I was like, fine. So I come into the office on Friday at 7. I got there at like 6:45. I go into the studio set up. You guys never show up. And then the next week, when I saw you guys on Tuesday, he smirked at me. And I was like, you guys stood me up. I got to the office at like
I don't
6.
think I would ever do that.
Well, that's
honestly,
why I was like, I actually really
I would
think...
never. That's like really unprofessional.
No, I know.
I would not do that.
And so-
I would just
and
say
then
no. I'm not doing it.
I
And
was
you would
like,
know.
so then scared and just sort of like, whatever.
This sounds
that
like
I-
miscommunication.
Yes, that was a
Well,
miscommunication.
well,
I
I
will
think-
say, though, Jeff loves a beef.
I think it was like G***, like trying to be like pull one. So I was like,
Who's G***? Who? Oh.
that's what I think happened.
Oh.
'Cause it was in that era. I think he was like, I'm going to do something funny or something. And so then I was like, avoid.
Oh, I see.
I know.
That's possible. You never know.
It's possible.
I'm
glad it's all-
sorry. I never would have
glad
No,
it's
I
all
don't think,
settled.
and I
I
actually
didn't
said,
know
I was like,
about
I
that.
don't think you would have done that. You actually seem very professional
Yeah.
outside
well,
of the
well,
beefs, you know?
Yeah.